Welcome to IT Learning, the place where everyone can learn the basics of the IT world. Welcome back to the place where we break down complex IT stuff into bite-sized pieces. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, we've got something for everyone. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of network broadcasts. It's a fundamental concept that plays a crucial role in how networks operate. Don't worry if you're not a tech wizard, we'll keep it super simple. Our goal is to make sure you understand the basics without feeling overwhelmed. Imagine you're at a party and you want to tell everyone something important. You could shout it out, but there's a more efficient way. You could walk up to each person individually, but that would take forever, right? Instead, you can use a microphone to broadcast your message to everyone at once. That's where network broadcasts come in. They allow you to send a message to all devices on the network simultaneously. In the IT world, a network broadcast is like sending a message to everyone on the network at once. It's a super efficient way to share information quickly and effectively. This method ensures that everyone gets the message at the same time, without any delays. We'll explore how it all works in the next section. Stay tuned. There's a lot more to uncover about network broadcasts and their importance in IT. So, what exactly is a network broadcast? In simple terms, it's like sending a mass text message to every device connected to your network. It's like shouting really loud in a room, but instead of your voice, it's data packets traveling through cables and Wi-Fi. When a device sends a broadcast message, it doesn't need to know the specific address of every recipient. It's like sending a letter to resident. It goes to everyone in the building. This makes broadcasts super useful for tasks like finding other devices on the network or sending out important updates. But how does this actually work? Let's break it down in the next section. Imagine your network as a neighborhood. Each house in the neighborhood represents a device, like your computer or smartphone. When a device wants to send a broadcast, it's like putting a flyer in every mailbox on the street, regardless of who lives there. Every device on the network is constantly listening for these flyers or broadcast messages. When they receive one, they check if it's relevant to them. If it is, they'll act on it. If not, they'll simply ignore it. This all happens thanks to something called IP addresses, which are like unique addresses for each device on the network. We'll dive deeper into how IP addresses work with broadcasts in the next section. Remember those unique addresses we talked about, the ones that are like house numbers for devices? Those are called IP addresses. Think of them as phone numbers for your computer. Every device has one, and it's how they communicate with each other. Now, when a device wants to send a broadcast, it uses a special IP address that's reserved for broadcasts. It's like sending a letter to all residents instead of a specific house number. This way, the message goes out to everyone on the network. This is how your computer knows to pay attention when it receives a broadcast. It sees that special all residents address and knows it's something important. Benefits of network broadcasts. Now that we know how network broadcasts work, let's talk about why they're so useful in modern networking environments. One of the biggest advantages is efficiency, which is crucial in large-scale networks. Imagine having to send a message individually to hundreds or even thousands of devices. This would be incredibly time-consuming and resource-intensive. Broadcasts make it possible to reach everyone at once, saving both time and resources and ensuring that information is disseminated quickly and uniformly. Another benefit is their simplicity, which makes them accessible even to those with basic networking knowledge. Because broadcasts don't require knowing the specific addresses of every recipient, they're relatively easy to implement and manage. This makes them a popular choice for tasks like device discovery, where a device needs to find other devices on the network to connect to, streamlining the setup process. But broadcasts aren't just about efficiency and simplicity, they also enhance the overall functionality of the network. They play a crucial role in many essential network functions, such as updating configurations, distributing software, and even in security protocols, making them indispensable in modern IT infrastructure. Examples of network broadcasts in action. Let's look at some real-world examples of network broadcasts in action. These examples will help us understand how essential network broadcasts are in our daily digital interactions. One common example is DHCP, which stands for Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol. This protocol is fundamental in managing IP addresses within a network. This is the technology that automatically assigns IP addresses to devices on your network. Without DHCP, managing IP addresses manually would be a cumbersome task. When you connect a new device, like your phone, to your Wi-Fi, it sends out a broadcast message asking for an IP address. This broadcast is a request for network configuration. The DHCP server on your network sees this broadcast and assigns an available address to your phone. Boom, you're connected. This seamless process happens in the background, making our lives easier. Another example is ARP, or Address Resolution Protocol. ARP plays a crucial role in network communication. This is used to find the MAC address of a device when you know its IP address. The MAC address is a unique identifier for network interfaces. Think of it like looking up someone's phone number in a phone book when you know their name. ARP translates IP addresses to MAC addresses, enabling proper data routing. ARP relies on broadcasts to efficiently find the right device on the network. This ensures that data packets reach their intended destinations without any confusion. These are just a couple of examples of how network broadcasts are used every day to keep our digital lives running smoothly. From connecting to Wi-Fi to ensuring data reaches the correct device, network broadcasts are indispensable. Drawbacks of network broadcasts. While network broadcasts are incredibly useful, they do have some potential drawbacks. One issue is security. Because broadcasts are sent to every device on the network, they can be intercepted by malicious actors. This is like someone listening in on a conversation they're not supposed to be part of. Another drawback is that broadcasts can contribute to network congestion. Imagine everyone on your street putting out flyers at the same time. The mailboxes would get overloaded, right? Similarly, too many broadcasts on a network can slow things down for everyone. However, there are ways to mitigate these drawbacks, such as using security protocols and limiting broadcast traffic. Keep learning with IT-Learning. That's a wrap on network broadcasts. Hopefully you now have a better understanding of what they are, how they work, and why they're important. Remember, network broadcasts are like those super efficient mass messages that help keep our digital world connected. To continue learning new IT knowledge, feel free to subscribe and leave a comment about which topic you'd like a video on.